Alright, here's a quick review of the Costco security light. It is made by Home Zone Security. It is a 2500 lumen, 35 watt, and it's supposed to last somewhere around 22 years. The quality of this thing is pretty good actually. I purchased this thing, it was normally $35 and I got it for $24.99. They had a little discount on it. This part right here, which is the housing, it's made of some kind of aluminum, either aluminum or some kind of steel. It's really rigid, it's heavy. These are the cooling fins for the light, also made out of metal or aluminum or whatever. These are pretty cool actually. You could adjust this so you got like one piece. They also tilt downwards and upwards. You could have them all pointing like this. If you have them together, you're going to be pointing in one direction, or you can split them. That's pretty cool. Now this motion sensor, same thing. You could just tilt it up or down, and it'll stay like that. All right, at the bottom, you have the time. So you could have this thing stay for 5 seconds or up to 7 minutes. Then you got the sensitivity, if you want this thing to be really sensitive or not as sensitive when it detects motion. And then you have the LUX. Basically what that is if you want this thing to run even during the day, you would turn this counterclockwise. Or if you want it to run only at night, you would turn it clockwise all the way. I have it set about 3/4 of the way, so when it kind of gets a little bit dark, I want this thing to start detecting motion and coming on. So what you get with this is the box, the light unit itself. You got a manual. Now you got the mounting bracket, and the way it works is you would mount this onto your light box. And if you see, this thing has like a little dimple here. Now what that does, because this thing is pretty flush, what this thing would do, it would go inside here. So you would pretty much mount this to the box. You would bring this housing up to this thing right here, and then if you look, there's a hole there. Basically, this longer Phillips screw would go down the center right here, and it would screw into this thing right here. So that's why this thing is like this, because the screw won't come out the bottom piece. So if you want to mount it to like just a flat wall, you can mount it to a flat wall, because the screw won't come, past this bottom part. And it is labeled. It says front right here. So this is the part that you want facing you. And then it has a little rubber cover for the screw itself. Then you got 3 of your wiring connectors. So you do have 3 wires. You got the hot wire, you got the neutral wire, which is the white one, and then you got your green ground wire. And then you have these screws where you would use to mount this to the box. Okay, so that's pretty much a rough review. I'm going to go ahead and install this. It's really easy to install. I don't want to show how I install it, so I don't want nobody's house to catch on fire and blame me for it. But read the manual or get an electrician to mount it for you. This is pretty much just a review of the item itself, and once I have it installed, I'll show you how it works. Here's the unit itself mounted. As you can see, it sits flush to the box. And if I turn my headlamp off, you'll see it's completely dark outside. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside and I'm going to flip the light on, and you'll see how bright this thing is. And there you have it. It's on. My headlamp is off. See, it's my backyard. It's pretty bright. I'm going to go upstairs and show you a view from upstairs. And here's the view from upstairs. I did forget to mention that this is a LED light. So I just wanted to put that out there. You've probably seen it on the box anyway. There you have it.